YouTube, how's it going? The Goat House is back. Today we got the LA Rams record prediction, the new Rams with Stafford. That's really the only thing that's really a whole bunch different here. So excited to watch them, see what it's like with a different quarterback in there, though. But going game by game, also going to do best case, worst case scenarios, doing this for every single team. We only got a couple more left. There's a playlist full of these videos right around the corner. Playoff predictions, Super Bowl predictions. Cannot wait. You guys are voting for division winners and more along the way as well on our Twitter. Link down below. It's also on your screen. So check it out. We much appreciate it. It's definitely important to follow that. Playoffpredictors.com is the website we're using. But yeah, Rams, very curious to see how they look. I think they'll be a pretty damn good team here as long as they're healthy. And that's actually one thing I do worry about a little bit because Matthew Stafford, the past several years, it feels like he's either playing hurt late in the year and is not even close to 100% talent because he's not 100%, or he misses, 2 seasons ago, misses the last chunk of games. So that actually seems to be a common thing there, So I do worry about that a little bit. Offensive line was pretty hot and cold last year. 2 years ago, looked like one of the worst in football. Last year, most season, looked pretty good. I thought it started to come back down to earth late last year. That kind of affected Goff. So I do question the offensive line, especially the health of Whitworth. Other than that, the playmakers are fantastic. They did lose some guys on defense. I actually think Michael Brockers might be the biggest loss. People might think that's shocking because they lost a big-time safety in John Johnson there. But they have safeties. I actually like Taylor Rapp a lot. Burgess got hurt last year. Remember, he was balling. He was a phenomenal rookie out of Utah. And they got a number of guys back there that could fill that role as well. I like their corners. They're not going to miss Troy Hill too much. Really, the inside linebacker position, who can step up in terms of pass rush with Aaron Donald. I think why I mentioned Brockers. But they do have Leonard Floyd. I would watch out for a guy like Terrell Lewis step up. I liked him a lot out of Alabama. It's just about staying healthy. Big play team. It's a big play, explosive team. Very talented. Just got to stay healthy for the most part. Offensive line has to perform as well. Week 1 against the Bears, Sunday Night Football. This always seems to be a defensive battle. I think both defenses are still solid, but now the Rams add that offensive part to their game. I think the Bears got more offense if we see a guy like Justin Fields in there, but week 1 against the Rams defense, you're asking a lot anyways. I do think it'll be Andy Dalton anyways. I got the Rams. I think they're better on both sides of the ball here. Rams, Colts. Colts do got a good offensive line, but I do think Aaron Donald could have some success. Maybe not over Quentin Nelson, but enough pressure to throw off Wentz in that game. I like Stafford against Colts defense too. A lot of cover too. I know he could beat that. He's done it in the past. So I think the Rams are going to start off like the hottest team in football. I actually got them beating the Buccaneers. They matched up well against them last year. They had some, Brandon Staley is gone. So that's actually the main concern maybe going against a team like the Bucs because they had such a good game plan, such a matchup problem for the Bucs offense, a lot of disguised coverages, and that got the ball in their hands from Tom Brady. But they didn't really have the offense to succeed against the Bucs. And it's because the Bucs have a very good defense, but the Rams offense gets better here early season here, especially everyone's healthy. I just like the way the Rams match up. Got them beating the Cardinals here. I love the way they, this is a tough one because Seattle's pretty good at home in prime time, but I just like the way they match up. We know the Rams defense can slow down Russell Wilson and company there. I'm not worried about, last year the problem was scoring on them, especially later in the year there. I'm not worried about that. Stafford and those playmakers against the Seahawks, that secondary on paper is not looking too good. I just like the way the Rams match up. I got them against the Giants here. I got them starting hot. I got them starting real hot. I like the way they match up against the Titans as well, and they can not stop but slow down Derrick Henry. I think it's going to be a passing battle. Who can air the ball out the best? Adding Julio Jones definitely makes things interesting. But I'm going to take the Rams in that one. So they're 9-0. They're 9-0 right now. And the 49ers taking that one Monday night, at home, against the Rams here. It seems like, Shanahan gives some problems to McVay, but, it's a little different. Now we got some offense. Jared Goff, Jared Goff struggled with the 49ers defense, Robert Saleh's defense, who's out there, but I still think they present some problems. I think probably a defensive game. 49ers pull it off here. Rams Packers. It's another tough one because the Packers had a pretty damn good game against them in the playoffs. Now you throw Stafford in there. Now you got some offense though. It's one I'm back and forth on. I'm going to go Rams. I just think having Stafford having that offense is a difference in that game compared to last year. Got them against the Jags. I got the Cardinals Monday night in Arizona. Give me the Cardinals, so get a split there. Again, I love the way they match up against the Seattle Seahawks. I like the way they match up against the Vikings as well, and they get interior pressure, which slows the Vikings offense down. I think Stafford will have some success against the Vikings, even though he's used to losing to them, pretty much twice a year. I don't think that'll come into play here. And I got the Ravens in that one. I think Lamar Jackson presents some problems, so it's a little different matchup for them. I think Lamar Jackson presents some problems. Probably another defensive game. This one is another one I'm back and forth on. I think the Niners is just such a problem for them. They got some good game plan matchup problems on both sides of the ball. Reason why they've been winning so much. Yeah, I'm kind of leaning Niners here, but But you were also, I worry about the Niners down the stretch because I almost expect, it's tough to say, but I expect them to be hurt down the stretch. But you also do worry about it with the Rams as well. You worry a little bit about Stafford. You worry about Whitworth. You worry about some of these guys. Of course, I talked about Terrell Lewis. I think he'd be really good, but will he be hurt? So that's definitely another one I'm back and forth on. Losing twice to the Niners, but 13-4, super hot start. Just got to stay healthy down the stretch. Best case scenario, I'd say they don't lose the Niners twice, so around 14-3. There's other games I could switch. Remember, I did have them starting 9-0. So I don't know if we want to switch too much for best case. Worst case, Bucks here, maybe Seattle twice. Tennessee could. I don't see them losing any. Tennessee or between Titans and Green Bay, maybe one of them. 10-7. I don't really see it. Maybe somebody gets hurt down the stretch. That would be the reason for that. I just don't see that. Say 11 feels more like it. Whether any game you want, though, some of them are interchangeable. More it's like that. Maybe more. It's more like that, I should say. But back to right there. So around the 13-4. Such a talented team, very explosive. I mentioned health. Not a major concern, but it's about health for every team pretty much. Offensive line. I don't love the offensive line on paper. It played way better than expected last year. So that's actually the main thing there. Love me some Cam Akers. He was looking legit. His running style, you combine the traits of a running back, he was actually looking like, I'm not talking about he had the production too, by the way. I'm not talking about total production, pre-draft value, rankings, where they finished on your rookie board, whatever. Take all that away. Just pure running traits. What I saw when I watched a stupid amount of football, Akers actually looked like the best rookie running back, and again, I don't care how many yards this guy had. I'm just saying what I saw and the stretch that he was playing compared to the other ones. I thought he looked that good. I think it was just a perfect fit with McVay. And I'm not saying he will be the best running back from that group. I'm just saying that's what it looked like for me watching down the stretch of the season, even in the playoffs there as well. So something to be very excited about. They got a long list of receivers too. So I'm excited to watch this team. I'm excited to see the whole, Stafford just couldn't win before. He's kind of known as a quarterback that couldn't win, but was very talented. Now he goes to the Rams. So it's a big storyline. I'm very excited to see it. Cannot wait. It's one of those teams it gets me jacked up about season 4 there, just to see here what's going to happen. That's going to do it for this one, though. Again, playlist of all these record predictions for every team. Got 2 more to go. We got Cardinals and 49ers to go. Then my playoff predictions, Super Bowl predictions. Cannot wait. Most viewed video from last year was that one, and we were pretty damn accurate on it, so that's why I'm super pumped about it. So hopefully you join us for that. You guys are making your own predictions by voting on Twitter as well, so make sure you follow that. Also, NFL updates on there. Check it out. Link in the description for anything you need. Please like and subscribe. Appreciate you guys for watching. Goodbye.